Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to another Asphalt 9 video. And the Drive Syndicate number 5 has just started earlier today, and I haven't had too much time to play, but I've been slowly going through the first chapter, and I am so far having a very fun time, especially with the new game mode, Takedown. Now, there were only a couple of races that you could play in this mode, so those are going to be the first 2 races in this video, but that is probably the best part about this Drive Syndicate so far. I'm having an absolute blast with this game mode. It is giving me so much nostalgia for the other types of like knockdown modes in previous Asphalt games, especially Asphalt 6, because the way that the takedown mode works is that you can play with the security interceptor, and that gives you access to the boost mechanic where you can tap once on the nitro side and that'll boost you up really quickly, but obviously there's not any like duration like normal nitro duration. But yeah, you go up to your top speed pretty darn quickly, but it's only a short burst, and you can actually like lock onto different targets if the reticle in front of you is red, and that'll sort of like auto target any cars in front of you, and you just knock them down with that quick boost. There's also a mechanic where if you double tap the nitro side, your car will do like a half 360 and stop in front of another car, and that'll also take them down. Now, I didn't do it a lot throughout this video because I kept thinking that it was double tapping the brake, so you'll see a lot of times I double tap the brake and nothing happens, and it makes me look like an idiot, but that's because I'm just messing up and I forgot that it's double tapping the nitro side instead of the brake side. So just to keep you guys aware that, yeah, if you're not performing that sort of half 360 roadblock thing, you have to actually double tap the nitro side instead of the brake side. But that mechanic is also really fun. It sort of gives this game mode a lot more depth than I thought it would have, because especially in previous Asphalt games, you could just, you know, nitro into other opponents or sandwich knock them down or land on top of them to knock them down. But here you can actually go in front of them and you can knock opponents down that way, which is very different compared to before. So I'm really hoping that eventually they get this game mode into other parts of the game, especially multiplayer. I think it would be really awesome to have like maybe 1 or 2 players as police and everyone else sort of starts ahead of you but are racers. I think that would be a really interesting game mode, and honestly I think it would make multiplayer so much more fun if they had like one World Series of traditional races, but then multiplayer 2 is like the security game mode for Takedown. That would be really cool to see. Hopefully they can get it working in multiplayer soon. My only real concern is about that sort of auto targeting mechanism with the boost, because like I said, if your reticle in front of you is red and you're close to an enemy target and you boost into them, your car sort of automatically locks onto them and you're basically guaranteed to get a knockdown there. So in multiplayer, I can see this being very overpowered, and also kind of overpowered because it is a one shot for a knockdown. So yeah, you may just not be able to get out of it. Maybe if you like 360 to do a defense or something like that. Again, hopefully they can work it out and make it balanced for multiplayer, because I think this would be absolutely amazing in multiplayer. It would remind me of like playing multiplayer races in Need for Speed Hot Pursuit or something like that. That would be really, really awesome. So besides the Takedown game mode, we also have gameplay of the Bugatti 110. Now there is a multiplayer series going on where you can play this car at max in multiplayer, which is probably where I'm going to do my review of this car. I believe for now in Drive Syndicate, you're only playing it at 1 star in the opening chapter for the Drive Syndicate, so it's not really a good indicator of how this car will perform. But nonetheless, the rest of this video is going to be gameplay of the 110 because there isn't a lot of opportunities to play the Takedown game mode, which is kind of disappointing, but it is sprinkled throughout the Drive Syndicate from what I can tell, which is nice. Now, I want to talk about the monetization. As of the recording of this video, I don't believe you can buy anything in terms of Syndicate coins, so whether or not it's through tokens or actual money, the only way you can buy tokens is through the relay pack. So we'll have to see how this Drive Syndicate performs in terms of how easy is it for free-to-play players to progress, or even if you can be a paid player, I'm not sure. But you know what, so far I'm having fun. The Renault Trésor, I believe, is the car, or I'm sorry, it might be the Desert. They're kind of similar names, but anyway, I unlocked that car. I'm slowly going through the first chapter, and honestly, you know, even though a lot of it is like previous Drive Syndicates, this new Takedown game mode has given a whole new breath of fresh air for the Drive Syndicate, so this is making it super exciting for me. But yeah, that's going to be about it for today's video. Sorry it's a bit short and simple, but I just wanted to get some gameplay out there for the Takedown game mode because I'm really enjoying it. So let me know your thoughts on the Takedown game mode and the Drive Syndicate in the comment section down below, and I will catch you guys later.